Brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It is your one-stop travel shop on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KBTK, Vermilion, and Yankton. And we have a special Tanager Talk on the line as we are talking to Marasia Warren, who just wrapped up her Tanager soccer season. Marasia, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am better than I deserve. I appreciate you talking to me today. I think we're going to have an okay time at least. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. So I tell you what, for people that might not know you, just take a moment to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, your background, your family, and just kind of what makes you tick. Things you like to do when you're not in school or on the soccer field.
So I'm Marasia Warren. I'm currently a senior at Vermilion High School, and I live with both my parents, and I have two younger siblings, a brother and a sister, and I've been playing soccer basically my whole life, but I also do track, and then in the winter I plan on rejoining basketball, and outside of school I like hanging out with my friends, traveling, and shopping.
All right, and what are your family members' names, your parents and siblings?
My mom's name is Nikki, my dad's name is Marlon, and my sister's name is Marielle, and my brother is Antonio.
All right, and are your siblings, are they athletes as well?
Yeah, my sister also plays soccer, and my brother, he's only 8 right now, so he plays basketball and football during those seasons.
All right, well, excellent. And, we're going to talk some soccer, but, you're a senior at Vermilion High School. What are you looking forward to the most the rest of your senior year?
I think I'm just excited to do fun senior things and also just creating memories because I feel like senior year is a year that you really remember, so I'm just trying to make it as good as possible.
All right, excellent. And, obviously your senior year, what are you thinking about doing after graduation?
So for a while, I planned on becoming a dental hygienist, but I recently started looking at more careers, and I'm kind of leaning towards radiology. So I think that's my top choice right now.
All right, radiology. What is it about radiology that intrigues you?
Well, I think I've known that I've always wanted to do something that relates to health and healthcare. And I think radiology is just fun, like being able to take x-rays of people and MRIs and things like that is really interesting to me.
All right. And so the courses that you'd have to take for that, what are some of those? And are you able to take some of those now or while you're in high school?
Well, right now I'm currently taking anatomy, so I'm learning a lot about bones right now. And then another class I'm taking currently is called Health Careers, and this week we actually took a visit to Avera in Yankton, and I got to look at their radiologists and see what they do. So those are kind of the classes I'm taking right now.
Oh, all right. So where would you be looking to go to school for that?
I actually haven't decided yet. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you still got time. You got time. All right. Now we're going to talk. We're going to talk about your soccer season and what's left of your senior year. But I always like to ask some icebreakers, and they're low hanging. Low pressure. Nothing that's going to get you in trouble. You willing to answer some of those for me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, first one's usually pretty easy. One final meal. What are you going to have?
I think probably ice cream.
Ice cream. All right. What's your favorite flavor?
I'm pretty basic. I just like vanilla and chocolate.
Okay. Now, do you put toppings on those, or do you just like a really good vanilla ice cream?
Just plain.
Wow. Okay. Well, ice cream's pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to get better than just plain vanilla ice cream, especially if you get the good stuff,
Yeah.
You little bits of vanilla bean or whatever in there. All right, I like it. Might as well go out on a sugar high, right?
Yeah.
All right, I like it. Now, how about music? Are you a fan of music?
I am.
All right, if you could see any 3 musical artists live in concert from throughout history, so living or dead, who would you want to see?
I think my top three would be Drake, SZA, and Kate McRae.
Okay. All right. I like that. I think that's first time for a couple of those, so I like it. Perfect. Okay. Now for this one, it's time travel. If you could travel back to any point in the Earth's history and be guaranteed safe return one time, to when would you travel and why?
That's a tough question. I would say maybe like around like the year 2000, just so I could like see my parents in high school and how they were growing up, and just to experience what it's like to be in like the early 2000s, because I see a lot of it on social media and stuff, so I think it'd be cool to experience that time.
Anything specific that you'd like to see while you were there?
Maybe just like how people dress and how different it is from like now.
Okay. All right. I like that. Now, obviously there's a difference in technology. How do you think you'd handle that?
I think it'd be pretty different not having the phone on me constantly and like not talking to people through text and not having social media. So I think it'd be like kind of relieving not to have technology all around and actually interact with people a lot more.
I could see that. I do think there's a lot to be said about that. But yeah, unfortunately, I think it's here to stay. But yeah, I agree with you. All right. Now, for this next one, assume all of your basic life needs are met. So you have shelter, clothing, food, and transportation. Money is no object, but you can only buy one thing. So you can think big here. What would you buy?
I think I would buy... Oh, that's a tough one. I think... I'm trying to think of something that I, like, really want. I don't know if I had... Maybe just, like, a bunch of clothes. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, a bunch of clothes. There's nothing wrong with that. Get yourself a nice wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
All right. Because basic clothing needs being met could just mean that you've got black sweatpants and black T-shirts, and those are fine. You want more than that, right?
Yeah.
All right. I like it. Now, for this one, you're assembling a zombie apocalypse team. You've got 3 people on your team. Who you picking?
I would probably pick my mom, my dad, and probably my best friend.
All right. Excellent. You got loyalty there then, right? You're not going to get left behind. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Now, on the soccer team, who's the best singer?
The best singer?
Yeah.
Well, we have an 8th grader. Her name's Olivia Polson, and she sang the national anthem a few times during her home games, and she's actually really good at it. So I would say that she's the best singer.
All right. Now, who's the best dancer?
The best dancer? I would say either Chloe Bottleson, Izzy Richardson, or my sister.
Okay. Now, you're starting a trivia team. Who's the first person you're picking on your team?
Honestly, myself.
All right. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? I mean, you pick yourself, you bet on yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right. I love it. And it's not bragging if it's true. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. So, no, I like it. I like that. All right. Now, finally, as you've gone through life, obviously we hold certain people up. And this could be an athlete. It could be somebody close to home. And it could be more than one answer. But as you've gone through life, who is someone that you hold up as an example and say, man, if I can live my life like her or him, I'm going to consider myself a success?
I would say probably my grandma, just because she's a very caring person and she does a lot for her family. So I think once I have a family one day, I want to be like her and be able to provide like she provided for us and just be as loving and caring as she is.
Sounds like you could go a lot worse than emulating her. I like that. What's her name?
Her name is Jan.
Jan, all right. And where does she live? In Vermilion?
She was born in Vermilion, and then she moved to Gregory, South Dakota, and then to Sioux Falls.
Okay. All right. So she was a Tanager, then a Gregory Gorilla, and now Sioux Falls. They've got so many teams, you can't apply a mascot.
Yeah.
It's nice when Vermilion, I've got the mascot. Gregory,
Yeah.
I've got the mascot. Sioux Falls, it's a pick'em. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds amazing. Well, you did well. I know you probably weren't expecting the icebreakers, but you did a great job. So thank you so much for that. But I'll tell you what, we're going to talk some soccer now. You just concluded a season where you were the lone senior on the team. You were the captain. How did it feel to basically to be a mentor to younger athletes? Because as the only senior, you are one of the ones that they look up to. And so how did that feel?
It honestly felt good knowing that I was a role model and example for so many younger girls. So I think that just made me work harder and try to be as best leader as I could because I knew that they were watching me and looking up to me.
All right. And, it feels like you always want to leave maybe a program in better condition than you found it. It feels like there's a lot of really great underclassmen that are coming up, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, even middle schoolers. How do you feel about the future of the soccer program in Vermilion?
I think that it could be good, honestly. I think as long as the younger girls stay out, I mean, even the difference between last season and this season, I think was really big. I think that a lot of the younger girls got a lot better than what they were last year. So I think the future could be really bright because of how hard the younger girls work.
All right, I like that. All right, so now as soccer has concluded, did I hear you right that you're going to be doing basketball?
Yeah, I am.
All right, so when did you last play basketball? Because I know the way you made it sound, you hadn't been for a little bit.
Yeah. I played basketball my freshman year. Well, I did it in middle school too, but then freshman year was the last time. And then I quit. And then I was thinking about rejoining junior year, but I just didn't. But back again my senior year.
All right. Well, it's going to be fun. Now, I'm sure you've played in between then and now, though, right? Just dribble the ball at least. And
Yeah. I did some things over the summer, so.
Well, good. And, athleticism, you can't play soccer and not be athletic. You have good footwork. All of that plays a part. And then you do track and field. What are your specialties in track and field?
So track, I'm a sprinter, and I usually do the 4x1 and 4x2 relays, and then the open 100 and the open 200.
All right. If you had to just do one race, what would you pick?
I'd probably say the 200 just because I think I'm better at longer sprints because I'm not very good at getting out of the blocks. So I'd say the 200 is my favorite.
All right. I like that. Now, obviously, you're about a quarter of the way through your senior year. What are you looking forward to most the next 3, 4, 5 months?
I think I'm most excited just to, make memories. I'm excited to, be rejoining basketball and to be making those memories. And I'm excited for, the last things, I'll have my last formal dance this year, my last prom, my last track season. So I'm excited just to, make those as good as possible and have fun.
All right, that sounds great. Well, I tell you what, Marasia, this has been fun. I'm glad you were willing to carve out some time for me. I really appreciate it. It's been fun talking to you. We're going to touch base during basketball. We're going to try to do a preview. So obviously, if you're going to be in basketball, we're going to be talking again. But thank you so much for carving out some time for me today. Really appreciate it. Best of luck with your senior year, and we'll be talking to you later if that works.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That was Marasia Warren of Vermilion Tanager Soccer.